Born Rodney Basil Price, who we all know today as Bounty Killer, the ghetto gladiator, the poor people governor, warlord, etc.
Well, down in the ghetto where the poor have a thing, and the politician is the guns them a bring. Hey, and the crack and the cock them a support the killing. Me check it out, the whole of them are the same thing.
Today we are going to look at a different side of the artist, the side that is the defender, the protector, or we can say the gatekeeper of the dancehall music. Hail from Seaview, the veteran DJ has always been a voice of the voiceless, an advocate for the common man, always trying to open the masses' eyes to the system and the predatorial ways.
When I come into music, I come to say some things and try to change some things and rebel against something and advocate against something. It wasn't about just making a nice songs. Most of the things that I was saying is not a song for you to laugh or dance, it's a song for you to listen and think and let us make a change. I was singing down in the ghetto where the poor now have a thing. That is nothing for you to laugh and dance about. That is something for you to sit down and think about as a serious issue. Artists take up every issue.
From ever since his early days, Bounty has always been an advocate for the poor man. From the days of poor people fed up, look into my eyes, down in the ghetto, born as a sufferer. From ever since, Bounty was always adamant on what he thought the artist should be singing about.
Will! Because what they may say everybody jump up about batty. Me no depend it in a Jamaican have whole heap of thing for saying. Because a whole heap of thing I mean, see nobody raise no issue. Everybody come batty, suck pussy. The man them to clean up the mark. Me no depend it. We talk rude boy lyrics, but them lyrics say are lewd boy lyrics. Me believe I did rude boy, but some man turn lewd boy. And looking at me eye. Me then I joke thing. When if you straighten up, when if you need to tell some of them, say go and go home, go get some tutoring. Them need to call up back Jamal. Give him back the rhythm. Me fix up some of them Jamal artists, you know. Me tell you know where I go on. And some of the man them we are talking about all up on no bow here, to no blood clot bow stock. We not even bow act. We not bow crap. Remember me telling the most I want to jump up, te. We in the club, man. Watch yourself, man.
After listening to what Killer just said with the luxury of hindsight, we can now justify the truth that statement bring over 20 years ago. Bounty has always been hitting out at certain type of derogatory, immoral lyrics, which has gave him a few critics over the years.
Then everybody come talk about cartel. Listen me man, cartel on a pupa. A cartel, una follow cartel a groom your moral. When me a bring cartel, tell me which party most immoral. You know, understand? Just tell you in there. It's when them leave on the killer roof. Me no know the teacher.
Yeah.
Me know Adija Palmer Vibes Cartel. I don't know Hadidi Daddy. I mean, I know the teacher. I mean, I know the cake soap who bleach. Me no know that man there. Alright? A black cartel me bring, you know. I remember cartel got immoral when them start bleach, you know.
Yeah.
The black cartel are the real cartel, you know.
Yeah.
So that was my protege until him move off on him own and decide say he want to do all these crazy, ridiculous things.
Right now, in our society, skin bleaching is like the norm. But I'm old enough to remember that skin bleaching was strictly reserved for ladies. With that said, Bounty was vocal in his opposition to bleaching. He even released a song titled No Cream to My Face. Some said it was aimed at his former protege Vibes Cartel. Either way, it was Bounty telling us Jamaicans bleaching. It's not cool.
No cream to me face, me pants for me waist. Bad man tongue no boy, me no leave it on grace. Me straight from me eyeglass and to me shorts lace. So the man them can't come on the base. Well, from a man pan say this so him available. All the man come running with the fish game.
Enough people say Killer bad band the youths them. Killer love chat, all of them type of thing there. But there has to be a regulator. Tamale came out on the scene as a good young artist out of the Vibes Cartel-led Gaza Empire. He then started to allude to the demons and Obia in his lyrics and songs. Bounty was the first to address him.
Say that he's my foe, but there is a little tension that developed between me and him because earlier on this year I stated on Twitter that all demons and devil is going to die at Sting. Then I think he took it personal then because the people them fitted it on him.
Okay.
And then I saw in the paper.
So you weren't going after it?
I never went after him. I went after demons and devil. He's the only demon, and he's a ticket to demons. The other demon is Baphomet, and that's a demon I'm going after, Lucifer. So if him offspring come up, maybe them get it in the making, but it's really Baphomet we going off. When I sing before them seek God, them seek the devil, who you think I was talking? 1994. When I sang the Lord is my light and my salvation, who shall I fear? No evil one. Who you thought I was talking?
Okay.
Baphomet, Satan, Lucifer. So this kid is just like an insect in a devil thing to me. I've been going off of Baphomet ever since I knew myself. So I said demons and devil, that's something I've been singing about in general long before Tommy Lee and Cartel take up that on themselves, though.
Right.
Everybody say killer bad mind as usual, but in hindsight, we say killer was right. As a TV jailer said, just look at us now. School youth a kill school youth over gathering. Almost everybody indulge or have some type of belief in a witchcraft or glorifying it.
Go a senti go link Miss Donna. She bless me, now bless this banger. So me get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Right now, the Africans are leading us by far. I remember once listening to a overseas program, and there was some African artists that had a problem with their respective radio stations in their country. Why? The reggae/dancehall artists dominated their airwaves. As what the TVJ slogan says, just look at us now. You could even say it's the opposite. Maybe it's not equal opposite, but if we, and when I say we, I mean producers and artists, don't get back to our culture and our roots in our musical production, it will be the exact same. Bounty has always been a staunch advocate in letting the producers know that the types of rhythm they're making does not resonate with the dancehall reggae. He said it's more like a hybrid pop. He went on to say the overseas market want authentic Jamaican sounds, not something they're already hearing where they are. I'll chip in by say the Africans are the prime example. You don't even understand what some of them are saying, but you still like the sound.
Go bow for the result, nothing to discuss, cause I did win by default and we die.
And again, them say Bounty bad mind, him though have not hit song, him days done, etc. But they still haven't accomplished half of what the killer did.
I never even know what the fuck was Super Bowl, and I never cared. To the American Music Award, I shouldn't be here. They went to
That
the
was it, the
MTV
AMAs,
Music
yeah.
Award,
One
the
of them.
MMA and the MTV. And then comes the Grammy. And they fucked around and never did what I want. I told them my mom had to come if I'm going to the Grammys. Because I was nominated twice in the reggae category and in the pop field. Because my album, Ghetto Dictionary, also nominated as a reggae album. The Grammys 2002 or 2003, the one that I was nominated, it's 2 categories.
Yeah.
The same here.
That's never happened
No,
before.
no
That's
Jamaican
never happened
artist
again.
ever nominated in 2 category 1.
So
but
why?
it was me in a pop category and a reggae category. 2 different genres. It was Uncle T who discovered my talent and got me the opportunity to get in the yard of the studio because he had to audition those days before a producer really see you. You go to the studio and there was an engineer or a music director or a producer that Jammies has there who does the auditioning of artists. And then if you pass that person, recommendation will take you to Jammies. So I passed the Uncle T audition on a Saturday. That was on the weekend when Jammies' brother worked. And I started to work with Jammies' brother.
In those days, the music was well protected. I don't know what going on right now. It's like anything goes. Only thing me know, we need more vanguard and gatekeepers and 5-star general and dancehall protector and ground Godzilla and ghetto gladiator. You see me? Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed.
Poor people fed up, to your system, shake up your issue, gun for whipping me boss.